Hey everyone, what's up? I am Alex Xavier. This right here is
Quincy, you already know.
And today we're actually indoors. What? We're not outside. Yes, the main reason is because, being, yeah, no,
Are we behind walls?
yeah, we're enclosed on them. We're inside because simply California decided to rain after, we thought it was gone, but no, it came back. But, it's not too big of a deal. We decided just to keep it simple and just to do it right inside the place of Quincy's home. So,
How's it going? Welcome to the domain.
Exactly. We're still basically in the same area, literally just downstairs from
Pretty
there.
much, yeah.
So,
We
it's
went
not too
from
big
up
of a
to
deal.
down.
Yeah. And we like to stay dry. Warm is questionable, but dry, we have that.
Dry is what's always important,
Exactly. I'd rather be dry and cold than wet and cold.
right?
Because that's awful. Awful combination. So, you might be thinking what drink we have because we have books blocking the way. But this time, we're drinking New Amsterdam Gin. Let me just pull that in closer if I can. There we go. This beautiful thing right here. This bottle scares the hell out of me. And we, of course, have it mixed with Canada Dry Ginger Ale. Yep. We're having some of that Canada Dry mixing. So I like to call this drink the Gin Gin. I don't care about the other name. What's it called again?
The real name of this drink is called a gin buck. So if anybody goes to a bar and you want a ginger ale with gin, just order a gin buck.
Yeah, but I call it Gin Gin, at least for here.
And for those of you that don't know, gin gin is actually a candy.
Yeah,
So,
fun fact.
fun fact.
So, yeah, and this is our first drink right here. We had like a dapper taste of the
A little sip.
Amsterdam of the gin. Not even a sip, even less than that.
It was like a little sip.
Yeah, it was like a tongue dip. So we're gonna be actually trying our first drink of the Gin Gin or the Gin Buck, and we're gonna see how these taste real quick. Shall we?
Cheers to you, sir.
Yep.
That's a
Oh,
solid
yeah.
drink.
That's good. Like, yeah, that's pretty good.
That's a solid drink.
I like it. I like it like that. Diamond District and the Jag. All right, but anyway, we're back again. Of course, the day you're seeing this is the same day where I actually upload another video on my channel for, because it is February, it's Friday. Well, it's Saturday now, but yesterday was Friday. I had to re-upload another video because YouTube copyright, which is 3 reasons to watch The World God Only Knows. That being said, I highly suggest you check it out. It's a nice video paying homage to one of my favorite series in the anime community.
Want to slow down there, buddy?
Yeah, it's kind of water on the floor. I don't get these people. So they drive like mad down there every time, no matter what the weather condition is. I don't know. But anyway, I don't even know if you guys heard it, but if you guys did, like some. Anyway, whatever.
Sounds
So,
like a drag strip out there.
like I was saying, definitely go check it out if you're interested, whether or not you want to actually watch the show
really
or
fucking
not. And if you do or you don't, doesn't matter. Just look at the video. Give me some views. Damn it. So,
And watch the anime, because
yes.
it's worth it.
Hey, I already gave you 3 reasons why you should. It's gonna suck next week when I do 3 reasons not to watch The World God Only Knows.
It's gonna be painful.
Yeah,
Because
it already hurt.
Yeah, you have to point out the things that you know are there, but
Yeah,
you ignore them because it's such a good anime.
exactly. So
It's not that I don't want to point them out. It's just more of
it's what I do.
I just don't want to point them out.
Every show has a problem, and
Every show does.
you
Every
know,
show and movie has
there's
an
no
issue.
such thing as a perfect show so far. There's always some flaw about it. Now, of course, the only flaw you can't really get mad at is I guess art style sometimes, because that's subjective. You know what I mean? So you can't really say that's a flaw if it's supposed to look like the way they present it. You know what I mean? But then if there's a simple flaw in there that only happens once, you can't really say that's a reason not to watch a show.
Yeah, no.
Or something like that. In one of the seasons, it was season 3, yeah. Season 3 of World God Only Knows, they fucked up somewhere where they accidentally gave Kama 3 arms. And it's actually really funny. It's when Kanon Nakagawa is hugging him in the hallway, and that's when she confesses that she loves him, and she remembers everything that happened. And literally, if you look at Kama's arms, he has 2 right arms. And it's fucking funny. I thought it was funny. I first saw that, and I was like, she remembers everything. I already knew this because I read the manga. And then I was just when I saw that, I was like, wait, he has 3 arms. And days later, I saw memes on him having 3 arms. I was like, yes, we move quick.
It's like, thank you, Weeaboo community, for working so fast. You waste no time.
Good job. Keep
Doing us proud.
Keep up the justice. But anyway, man, I'm enjoying these gummies.
I can see that. I'm really enjoying them gummies.
They make me happy. But anyway,
These trips make me happy.
but yeah, that's all I really have to say about in regards to anything on my channel, and in regards to content wise. Just watch my videos because I work hard on them.
He does work hard on them. I
Yeah.
watch them.
And I stress over them for no reason, even though I do fine. Like whatever, I do fine, but I still stress.
I love how the biggest thing I could do in my mom was just like, yeah, yep, he does. I watch him do it.
Yeah, he watches me. I like sometimes like he'll be like, I'll wake up, I'll start working as soon as I get up over there, and then I'll just start editing videos, and then he'll just be like, "What you doing? Editing? Okay."
Hey. Editing? Yep.
And then he'll be going off to work, and then when he comes off work, there's only 2 places I'll either be there still working, or I'm getting drunk because I'm an alcoholic and I have problems.
I wouldn't say problems, but you like to drink, yes.
Whatever. But anyway,
Whatever.
moving on, we're going to talk about the anime, of course, we recommend for you guys to check out. For the newcomers, this is where this man comes in because, you know, he's been getting himself into a little bit more anime recently, a little, you know, baby steps, you know.
Oh, yeah.
Like I'm baby stepping towards the, to the manga. And when we get to the manga thing, he has a series he cannot wait to recommend.
It's actually a pretty funny
Yep.
series. I mean, it's serious, but it's comedic.
Yes, it's one of those.
It's a good one.
Yeah, so when we get to it,
But
we're excited.
For anime, what I would recommend for anime if you're just starting off is to check out Cowboy Bebop.
Oh,
That is a very
classic.
That is a classic anime. It's actually kind of one of those ones that also got people into anime, much like Detective Conan, Dragon Ball Z, Fist of the North Star. A lot of these older classic animes is a great way to get an idea of what anime is about, where it comes from, and what the overall goal is in anime, which is to give you, the viewer, a totally unrealistic story.
Extremely.
It's a totally unrealistic story, but it's fun. You don't know why it's fun.
The storytelling is really well done in that series as well.
Yeah,
like
so-
it's
Yeah,
like, it has
Cowboy Bebop actually has it's actually a pretty serious anime. You gotta hear it's like
it's a fun adventure.
it's like a space pirate type.
Okay, you know how like film noirs are? Take a film noir but put it in space.
Right.
That's
like
pretty
that.
much kind of what it is.
Yeah.
The best way I could put it.
You
for
got
that series.
you got your bounty hunters that go around just trying to make money and live their lives while they're getting hunted down by other people as well, and then they're hunting down those people because of past frequency. It's a great one to watch because it draws you in every single time. You can't help but watch Cowboy Bebop. Because literally, if you miss something, you won't understand the rest of it later on.
Very true. Like I remember, like
You couldn't just get Cowboy Bebop and start off anywhere.
like with Detective Conan, you could kind of do that.
Yeah, Detective Conan, you could.
And the
pretty
thing
much
is,
do
Detective Conan has like way more episodes by a lot.
By a
but
lot.
you could still, no matter what, you can actually miss a lot. Like you could jump in maybe around like episode like 700 and be like, get the gist of everything by episode 750. Like
Pretty much, yeah.
you'll be like, oh, okay, I get this whole point of the world.
It's like, oh, okay, I get it. So you mean to tell me that this kid is a genius that solves mysteries, and he's always going around, but people see him as a kid, so they never treat him like the way he's supposed to until he solves a case, and then they fall in love with him. And he goes around doing this with all his friends.
Yep. Well, they don't fall in love, really. I mean, like,
You know what I mean by
yeah,
falling.
but you mean like-
I don't mean like they swoon
oh,
over him.
you mean like the one where like, oh,
It's
maybe
like-
he
it's
knows what he's talking about.
I like this kid.
Maybe he knows what he's talking
Like,
about.
this kid actually knows what he's talking about.
Unless you're like the main cast, you still treat him the same way.
Yeah, you just treat him like,
So, like, it's not like-
we've known you forever.
It's not like the important people care about him.
Yeah,
Like, you know
the
what I
main
mean?
people don't really have to give two shits or giggles about what he does or.
Yeah. Oh, you solved another murder case? Whatever, kid.
Yeah, cool.
You're just a stupid kid. Like, I just solved like 300 murders so far.
Good for you, bro.
I'm in the 3rd grade.
You're gonna keep. Are you gonna keep score? I just did. Oh, I just did. Oh,
I just did. Head ass.
I solved 300 cases.
Yeah, like it's a really fun series. But yeah, Cowboy Bebop. Ooh, I remember the main reason I watched it as a kid was just because I loved the opening theme.
The opening theme is actually pretty badass.
Like that was like as a kid, like literally, like I remember I don't remember what I was watching Inuyasha on Adult Swim like, at night or early in the morning. I forgot. They played Inuyasha at 5 o'clock in the morning, and I would wake up early to watch it. I remember one time I woke up a little earlier, just randomly. I don't know why. I just woke up, so I was like, I guess I'll just go see what's on for now while I wait for Inuyasha to play. And Cowboy Bebop was on apparently, and I was like, oh, I like cowboys. I don't know what a bebop is, but I'm gonna find out. And I literally just like played it, and then I was like, and I heard the theme song. I was like, oh, hey, 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 hey.
There you go. Right.
You know, just like, hey.
It's got a dope theme song.
Hey.
Yeah.
So definitely, I could definitely recommend it for sure. And it's literally for beginners, straight up. Like if you're like it's for anyone actually.
I mean, it's really for anyone, but
anyone can jump into that and enjoy it.
But I guarantee you, most people that are into anime, you guys probably have already watched Cowboy Bebop, so that's why I wouldn't recommend it for veterans, because you most likely have already watched it. It's a pretty old anime.
I say no, even if you're a veteran, I recommend watching it anyway because it's fucking dope.
I mean, it is good.
I should watch it again.
Right? Shoot, if you're bored, hey, there you go, Cowboy Bebop. Remember Cowboy Bebop? You don't remember certain spots?
Sit there,
you
chill out.
Sit there and start binge watching.
Yeah, sit down, watch it again just for a good time. You know, whatever.
Let's see, Cowboy. Let's see how old you are.
Yeah, came in what the?
It is.
It just doesn't want to load.
It does not.
That's weird.
Phone, why are you failing me?
I hate when it does that. I did that for one of my things on my phone also before. It was for like a song I was looking up.
Right? I don't care about the gosh darn movie. I care about the actual 1998.
Damn, I was only 2.
1998.
I was only 2.
I was 3.
Oh god. And shit, I might have been 2, depending what like month.
So yeah, this anime is just about as old is 21 years old. This anime can drink.
Yeah, it can now legally drink. So we made one for you.
Made one for you, Cowboy Bebop. Toast to you.
Toast.
Spike.
We spiked our drinks. We're good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Accidental.
I'm going to hell.
It's okay, buddy. I got a beachfront property. You know
yeah.
that.
Yeah. You remember you told me right across the ocean, the Blood
Ocean, Skull Beach. You know, the Shrieking Hills off in the distance.
Oh, I love the sound of the Shrieking Hills. It just sounds so beautiful.
Something about
you can't tell if it's your own echo or if it's just other people just screaming.
In my torture manner.
Oh man. But anyway, the series I'm gonna recommend is definitely going to be more of a veteran like style kind of series. It's actually no, I don't like that it's considered a Yuri. I don't like that they consider it because it doesn't have any Yuri quality at all to it, except the fact that it's just an all-female cast.
Any romance between any of them?
No. I don't get why it calls it a Yuri. It's not to me. It's just an action, and it's actually pretty. And it has a cool concept to it.
Girls and Panzers.
Sort of like Girls and Panzer, but like like Girls and Panzer, like it doesn't have really any Yuri in it, but like it definitely could. Like if someone said that there was one in there, like I'd be like, oh shit. I wouldn't be surprised, but I'd be like,
I didn't see it.
I didn't see it, but like I got distracted because it was girls. I like girls driving tanks. I like tanks. so that's how it went. That's how it went for me.
I like girls. I like tanks. Girls driving tanks.
This is my kind of series.
Sounds like something I get into.
But the show I'm gonna actually recommend for this week is Akuma no Riddle. Now this show is actually pretty good. It's an action, about 12 episodes long, I believe. 12 or 24. It's either or. I can't remember. But literally, it's about like all the it's just all these girls. There's like 12 of them are all in the same class, and they all have the same mission, where they have to kill one other female student that will be attending there.
Oh, I remember that
Yeah,
one.
I binge watched it one day because after like months of seeing it pop up randomly, I was like, fuck it, I have nothing to do. I was at Justin's when I binge watched it.
Yeah.
So literally, all of them have to try to kill her. The thing is, this girl's a completely normal girl. All right, let me rephrase that. She's normal the way it starts off, as we all think. She's just a normal girl. So we're all thinking, why the hell do they have to kill her? And except here's the thing, one night. And I think I think the whole reason why they're trying to kill her in the first place is because they win something.
Yeah.
I can't. So I haven't seen the show in like years, but I still remember that it was awesome.
And then also the one where one of the assassins.
Yeah, one of the assassins decided to protect her.
Yeah.
Against
like
the other, assassins instead. And the thing is, part of her doesn't know why she's doing that. Like, it doesn't really matter. It's not like.
Well, they can still see the cap, Want to put the cap like right in the middle, So it's like,
ruins the OCD community. But it literally is like all the assassins try to kill her, whatever. They all fail because the other girl that's protecting her is a badass. But here's the funny thing, though: the chick who is protecting her has never killed anyone before.
Really?
And that's actually one of her supposed weaknesses. Because
you can't kill us. You're not even a real murderer.
Because they found out that's her weakness because she had the opportunity to kill someone, but she froze up when she was about to do it, but she stopped. And then someone was like, "Oh, wait." She was like, "Wait a minute, you never killed anyone before, have you?" And then she's like, "Oh," and she took advantage of that and basically just ended up beating the shit out of her for like a brief moment, and then she got her ass kicked by the girl who was she was trying to kill in the first place.
Oh.
So, and I don't want to spoil why for some reason, because the thing is, the girl that is protecting her, she doesn't understand, wait, why am I protecting her? Why am I taking care of her instead of just killing her myself? Mm-hmm. She doesn't understand it. So, later in the series, at the end of it, they explain why, and it's kind of like, oh, okay, I kind of wish this went in more depth now, because as you find out in the last episode, you're just like, huh. Well, this is kind of upsetting. And then once she finds out why she ends up feeling like she needs a protector, she turns her back on the girl she was trying to protect, and then she tries to kill her. Mm-hmm. Emphasis on try. Now, I don't want to get into too much.
Emphasis on try.
Yeah. Now, I don't want to spoil.
She put her best effort in there.
Yeah, I'm not going to explain. I'm not going to spoil why or what happens exactly, because I know when I say try, obviously you're like, oh, so she didn't kill her. I'm not gonna, but it's the reason why also, which is something explained way in the beginning on how she manages to survive against an assassin, the normal girl, literally somehow makes it. So you might think, you're thinking like, how the fuck did you survive against another assassin, or at least someone who's really skilled and could kill you? And how come now all of a sudden she knows how to kill people, or can kill people? But yeah, when you watch it, you're gonna be like, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of didn't like that they didn't kill off any character.
At all?
Yeah, at all. The whole time, not a single person died.
So what you mean to tell me?
And the thing is
that they have a whole assassination classroom, and not one of these assassins managed to do their job right.
None. And the thing is, all of them, the way how you
we
find
know
out
why they still in school.
And the thing is, the worst part is, you straight up at the end of it, it shows them all just doing their thing, living life. After that whole thing, I was just like, wait a minute, that's some bullshit. Some of y'all should be dead. I'm like, some of y'all should be dead. So how the hell are you gonna tell me you're fine after taking in your own toxins? Because one of them has poison and whatever. She she got herself poisoned by mistake. And then
obviously she would have an antidote for herself.
She did it. She didn't have an antidote. And then it implies she died at the end of the episode. So we were just like, well, okay, shit, she's dead. And then we find out episode 12 or something at the end of the credit thing, she's chilling, and we was like, oh, it's a good thing we got you to the hospital in time. I'm like, bullshit.
Bullshit.
I was so mad. I'm like, kill these motherfuckers.
Kill him.
If you're gonna, like, I sat there, like, I didn't feel anything for her.
Right.
But I was just like, it makes me think, like, man, you guys all suck. Like,
Somebody needs to die.
Like,
okay, somebody should have died.
someone has to die.
At least one person. I understand. That just reminds me of Assassination Classroom all over again. Like, all these assassins, and they do not do anything to anyone besides
Give us fan service occasionally.
Every now and then.
romance. And then they realize the alien teacher's not that bad of a dude.
yeah, that the alien teacher's actually kind of a good guy. He's just a bored alien, but he's not even really an alien. He's like some creature that got created. Bleh.
But anyway, that's all the.
And,
That's a,
and rubber is the only thing that affects him.
yep.
I just don't understand.
I no. Mm-mm.
How is that a weakness? How do you have it?
You have
so
to have
that
a ridiculous weakness. That's the
rubber
rules.
is the weakness.
That's the rule of
Bullets,
it all.
explosions, fire, knives, metal, all that crap. None of that works.
Nope,
But
that's
rubber,
right there's a nay.
Rubber. You can have a rubber ball and just flick it at him, and he can't catch it. Like he can't catch it. He has to dodge that.
Mm-hmm.
From it could be totally weakly. You could be just a normal person and just throw a ball at him and not tell him it's made of rubber, and then when it touches it, be like it's foam rubber.
He's like, oh, I'm gonna die. This is how I die. A rubber ball.
A rubber ball. He got me. He really did it.
Mm-hmm. But now, moving on, of course, to the manga portion now. Of course, the show I'm going to recommend, I'm going to cheat. Because I don't give a fuck, and I'm in creative as shit right now.
Oh.
I'm going to sit there and I'm going to recommend The World God Only Knows as a manga. I'm cheating. I'm using based off of my own freaking anime month. Also, it's February, so I'm going to suggest only romance like manga and anime start from here on out. I should have thought about that before I put a Kuma no Riddle, but it's considered Yuri, so I don't give a fuck. So,
Hey.
I think the most Yuri they have in the whole thing is that she is gonna protect her, and that's it.
I was saying, I'm pretty sure that's all I got out of it.
Yeah.
When I first checked it out, but I didn't continue with it because I was like, I don't care.
Yeah. So I'm gonna cheat and just sit there and say the world only knows, blah blah blah. Good manga, blah blah. Okay, I'm just kidding. All right. So of course I'm gonna recommend the world only knows for about like, I'm gonna be real. The main reason is because, like, I'm already doing it for anime of the month, so like, I have it fresh in my mind again because I actually did reread the whole thing last year, in preparation for anime of the month, so I can do like a comparison between the two of which one I like more, and whatever. And until they get season 4, they need a season 4. I can't, because season 4 I think would be like the best season in general, because when they close everything, and then the way they did it with him going back in time and shit, I thought it was really well done.
Just to restart it all.
Yeah, like I'm not gonna go too crazy with detail at the end of it because like it's really fucking. It blew my mind.
So it's like a new game plus.
That's the best way I could put it. Think of it like that. New game plus to the extreme.
I was like, wait, he went back in time? Why would he want to do that over again?
Yeah,
oh, wait,
like,
new game plus.
New
Got
game
it.
plus, exactly. It also explains why he can't really remember things from his childhood, too. Well, of course, we're not gonna go in. I'm not gonna go in depth with that. I'm trying to make it sure I go so.
Oh my
like,
god, my
spoiler
brain
free.
was just blown.
What happened?
I just figured it out. That's it.
Oh, with what I just said.
Yeah, I already figured it out.
Yeah.
And plus, I watched most of it, so I haven't caught up with the anime, but I've watched it to the point where I can understand
Exactly.
why he doesn't remember most of his childhood.
Exactly, and because you read the manga also.
I read
too.
the
and
manga.
and like it explains exactly why he doesn't remember Tenri when she shows up. It makes sense, like because you think Kama is the type of person where he doesn't really forget shit.
He doesn't forget shit. He's
like
he's a really
even
smart individual.
yeah, even though he doesn't give a shit about the real world, he still remembers things about like every person he's at least encountered in some way, shape, or form. Even if that person was somewhat insignificant, he still remembers them slightly. But Tenri, he doesn't remember at all, even though she lived like diagonally across the street. I only say diagonally because it's really important to him to be considered a next door neighbor. The rules are you have to either be directly across or you have to be side by side.
Yeah.
That's his rules. another thing. If you're diagonally, that doesn't count. And then another rule he had was like you guys had to like be friends and hang out and did childhood promises and shit. He has a bunch of rules when it comes to stuff. But yeah,
Yeah, he does.
so if you don't know what it's about, go watch my video because I explain what it's.
Yeah, no, just check out the video.
Like-
He'll explain it in depth.
Yeah, I actually go more in depth to like. Here's a rough explanation of it. All right, dude plays dating sims games. That's his shit. He's a gamer in that regard. He plays dating sim games primarily. He can play any type of video game that's good in him. It's just that dating sims are what he prefers. Then one day he gets an email from the devil, basically saying, "Hey, you want to like capture some girls' hearts?" And he's just like, "Oh, you challenging me? All right, bring it, bitch." So he thought it was a game that he probably haven't heard of or tried. And instead, a demon comes out of his video game, the PFP.
The PFP.
Because, you know, copyright. And then, you know, the best little sister of all time, Ellie, is formed to be like...
I find that really funny. I'm sorry.
Yeah?
I just had to take a moment to notice that as well. When it comes to like American TV shows and all that crap, big businesses love it when you throw that shit out there.
Mm-hmm.
When it's like, have a bottle of Jack Daniels out, some chips, whatever, you know? Just,
Yeah.
They love having that crap out there.
Yeah.
But for some reason, Japanese anime, it's like you can't have anything actually branded in it.
Yeah. I think the way they
You
look
can't have
at it
any-
is
I mean,
like...
PFP? Sony's a fucking Japanese company.
You know what they call Sony over there? Yeah, or at least in the anime? Zony.
Right. It's like
You know what they call the Wii? The Z.
I'm pretty sure Sony.
I'm pretty sure Nintendo is also Japanese.
Yeah, exactly. Nintendo and I'm pretty sure Nintendo and Sony, both are Japanese companies.
I think it's called the Y box.
So it's like, now the Xbox I can understand, it's Microsoft.
Yeah, but I mean, like, still.
So that's you know, I can understand it inside of that one. You might not want to incorporate an American.
I just think it's funny.
Whatever, but it's like that's a Japanese company. That's like having Toyota and calling it Royota. Royota.
Royota, bro.
Welcome to Royota.
But
Here we have many car.
all the car.
At Royota, we will help you get to where you need to go. Royota, best car, best price.
You just did a whole Royota commercial. This video is not sponsored by Royota, by the way. We're not that big yet.
We're not that big yet. And if an anime happens to come out with a place called Royota,
You're welcome.
you're welcome.
We put the plug in. But anyway, like I was saying, best little sister, Ellie, forms and joins our main protagonist, Keima Katsuragi. And she basically helps him track loose souls, which are demons that escaped from hell. Most adorable demons, by the way.
to completely possess girls' hearts.
Yeah, well, they're not possess their hearts. The whole point of them is they want to be able to They go inside the loose, like, you know, their hearts, where there's like a gap, whatever, into it, because they want to be able to reincarnate into the world.
Right.
So that is that's the premise of the show, or that's what season 1 gives us the idea that the whole show is only about that.
Mm-hmm.
So of course, you know, the way I broke it down was season 1 was to give us the idea of what the show is. Season 2 was then exploring the why they're kind of doing what they're doing, and season 3 explains that there's way more into this besides just capturing loose souls and shit. Way more into it. So, and that's literally how the show goes. It goes through the what we're doing, why we're doing this, and what is involved.
What is involved?
And then season 4, if there ever is one, I presume will be, okay, how this all started, basically.
Right.
So it's actually, that's why I'm hoping season 4 does come to light, because season 4 would definitely be one of my favorite. The closure of it for the series was really well done, especially in the manga. When you get to the manga, or when you actually do read the manga for it, it actually has a perfect closure.
Oh, okay.
Like for a series, it answers questions. The only thing I wish it did have was sort of like an epilogue. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like because like I got the closure, of course, of like, okay, this is what's going down. This is why this happened. That's why this happened. They even answer the question that almost everyone has during any harem series. Oh, who does the main protagonist end up with? That's what everyone always wonders whenever they're reading these kind of series.
No one.
And yes and no. Like it had an ending where like, all right, it ended with him saying, all right, I like this person,
Mm-hmm.
and that person totally just rejected him, but that person ended up finding them like, hey, maybe we can hang out a little bit,
Mm-hmm.
and then like then it just implies that things go well for them, because that's just how all anime, it has to have a happy ending and all that shit. So it actually closes out who he's digging.
So not all anime has a happy ending, Alex.
True, but you know what I meant.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I meant about the harem. It's a fucking harem about like high school student who goes back in time to start everything.
Do things.
Yeah, so like, of course this series like that has to have a happy ending. Unless it'd be weird if it had a dark ending, because I would have been like, I think people would be infuriated.
We probably would be.
Yeah, I'd be pissed if it had like a bad ending. I'd be angry as shit. I don't like being angry.
It's not fun.
Yeah, usually I get headaches. But anyway, yeah, The World Only Knows. Check out the manga, mucho bettero, of a series. Especially explains a little bit more of because season 3 does like this kind of time skip thing.
Yeah, it does actually. I remember that.
Yeah, and it really it both bothered me, but it was necessary.
Mm-hmm.
It was one of those things where it was necessary because that's all just a repeat with all how many girls he ends up helping with the loose souls in their hearts. Like it would just be a repeat of season 1. If
Think about it too, that show, not just the show, but the manga itself as well. Really, holy shit! I forgot what I was about to say. This gin's kicking in.
Oh no, oh no.
This is my second one.
Don't worry. I was saying like season like if they did like season 3 the way like exactly kind of in order of everything, then it would have like season 3 would have just been season 1 again.
Right.
Of just like, okay, cool, it's just capturing girls' hearts. We're not gonna question a bunch of this other shit, because at some point in the manga, all it was literally again was how season 1 was.
Right.
So it was just like, okay, cool, it's saving more girls and all that. Oh shit, this one girl becomes a fucking giant. Whatever. And then it's just like,
oh,
you remember now?
that's what it was. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, go ahead.
One thing that I really loved about World Only Knows too,
Yeah.
and another one was the story. Actually, really fun to be a part of, but
Yeah.
they really incorporated like they really incorporated everything from anime into it.
Oh yeah.
You had different universes. You had magical powers. You had dreams. You had like dreamlands. You had people growing, people shrinking. There were so many different things happening inside this anime/manga that
It was, and I also
it makes it a very interesting story to follow.
I did enjoy that it actually also subtly made fun of the typical tropes that are a part of anime too. Like Kamo would point out like a typical anime trope, because he based everything off his dating sims.
Yep.
And then like, which is based off another like anime, just another generic anime, and he would put it into like real life, and it would expose exactly all those things anyway. So I thought it was really I thought it was pretty good that they made fun of it, sort of like the concept of it.
Yeah.
And him actually applying to like realistically, would those things work? Probably not.
Probably not.
Probably not. But it was like but it's an anime that's kind of making fun of how romance animes are.
Right.
Slightly, which I thought was pretty cool. Like.
No, yeah. I love the World Only Knows.
Yeah, it's a good
solid,
series.
That's a solid anime.
Yeah.
Slash manga.
It's like solid series in general.
Yeah.
Like that's why it's gonna hurt when I have to edit that video.
That 3 reasons not to watch.
Yeah, it's gonna fucking suck.
You can do it. I believe in you.
Like I don't mind if you guys dislike it.
I don't mind if you dislike that video.
Oh shit, I'll dislike it.
I'll dislike it myself. You know what?
I'll be my first dislike on that video.
Hate this guy. How dare he diss the World Only Knows?
Like, oh,
isn't that
man.
you? I don't care if it's me.
Who the fuck are
Who
you?
the fuck do I think I am making this type of video?
Like, it's gonna be fun to edit, sort of, but it's gonna be also sad to edit because like I love the show. Just I'm biased. But anyway, go ahead. What manga series? Oh, I know what manga series you recommend. But
Alright.
tell these people what manga series you recommend this week.
So the manga series that I recommend for you veterans out there that want to check something out that's just like it's very interesting. It's like a cross between Fist of the North Star and a doctor. Like, Fist of the North Star was like a meteorite that came crashing down to Earth. It hit a doctor, and this doctor got saved by medical science to make him into like this super doctor. And I love how somehow I led that up to actually make it into the actual manga name itself. Yep. But the name is Super Dr. K.
Oh yeah, and we're not talking about the off-brand soda.
Yeah, we're not talking about the soda Dr. K, which is something that you can get at Ralph's, which is basically Dr. Pepper, but it's not Dr. Pepper.
It's like 99 cents or 79 cents.
Yeah,
something like that.
If you want like a cheap soda.
Hashtag not sponsored.
A cheap, very similar to Dr. Pepper soda. But yeah, Super Dr. K.
Go ahead. Tell them what it is.
Is a manga that involves this freelance, not even freelance, free roaming. This urban hitchhiking doctor that was seen as a prodigy inside of the medical field. Like he was a genius surgeon. Then he just dropped off of the medical. I don't know why I'm so interested in that, but
sorry.
He just dropped off of the face of the medical world to just pursue other goals, and not even really pursue other goals. It's just to help those in need, wherever they are, wherever he goes. And they kind of explain a little bit more in the manga why he does this. It all really ties to his family, and that's in his origins of why he's always on the move and why he doesn't just stick with, hey, I'm gonna be here, you know?
Yeah. This is where I'm working. This is how I'm gonna live life.
It's a great fucking manga. What I gotta say about it though is that it gets a little ridiculous sometimes. There'll be moments where it's like, okay, I can kind of understand some of what you're talking about with this medical jargon nonsense, but there's other stuff that's like, nah, I don't care what you say.
That ain't it, Chief.
Bullshit, Chief. This guy, just because it doesn't ruin the story, but this guy, Dr. K, takes a bullet, like, in his armpit. Mm-hmm. But because of the muscle that connects from the armpit to the pec, he was able to move the bullet from his armpit to his chest.
We're serious.
Then cut his chest open where the bullet just fell out like normal, stitch himself back up. And then sure enough, one of his friends had seen him do this because they were trying to run away from evil people that were trying to shoot at them, obviously. If he took a bullet to the arm, wasn't no accident.
And the reason why he did this is because there's like a bunch of like nerves and stuff like there.
Yeah, like I said, there's like
complicated.
There's like a bunch of nerves inside of your armpit that if he was to try to cut inside of that, it could have damaged it, which would have
been riskier.
Would have been riskier. So he just, flexed and wiggled or did something with the muscle to move the bullet from.
And then you got a scalpel.
Just. And then his friend turns around and looks at him and it's like, wow, that impresses me. It's like, you just amaze me every single time I'm around you. It's like, hey, Dr. K promptly comes out with, oh, please, in my family, you have to be able to at least be able to do this to be considered a man.
To be a man in his family, not to be a doctor.
Not to be a doctor. To be considered a man in Dr. K's family, you have to at least be able to take a bullet like nobody's, like it didn't even happen, move it to your chest and cut it out so that you have no long-term issues.
Seriously, you actually have to be able to be considered a man. It's not even about like, oh, be considered a proper doctor in my family at least.
I've heard of hunting a lion. I've heard of lion fighting. I've heard of people fighting. I've heard of drinking contests.
Job income.
There's all types of ways to become a man inside of society and the world. But taking a bullet to your armpit and then moving it over to your chest just to cut it out and stitch it up yourself, that's a lot to ask of a person.
Not gonna lie, if I was a part of that family.
To ask of a man. I understand that he said that's at least what it takes to be a doctor in my family. That one I might be able to get.
I was like, damn, your family has some strict things to be a doctor.
Like your family must be some serious doctors.
Yep.
But to be a man? So you mean to tell me that if I came over to your house, You know, if I came over to talk with you and your dad,
And then
you know,
some guy
you know,
shows up.
I'm making like billions and shit. You know, I'm a very important figure. But, you know, it's, you know, I come to, you know, maybe you have like a daughter or something. I want to marry your daughter, but now I can't. But I can't marry your daughter because, you know, I can't take a bullet and cut that shit out.
Nope.
I can do everything else. I mean, I'm very successful in my field. That should make me a man, right? Nah. See, if you want to be a part of Dr. K's family, you need to be able to take a bullet, son.
If you're not taking a bullet, then you're not doing the family justice. You're just bringing dishonor and shame.
Dishonor, disrespect, and
Shame. We're only at like 40-something minutes so far. So.
Oh, so yeah, we got like 17 minutes of free talk.
Freedom.
17 minutes of free talk. Cause yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, that's
All
all
right.
I wanted to really talk about, Dr. K.
Yeah.
It's a really awesome manga to read if you want to check out a doctor who's badass and likes to punch bad guys.
You know, he literally, like, someone's like, who the hell are you?
And he said, I am a doctor.
As he just punches someone. I was just like, that's valid. That's valid indeed. But yeah. Anyway, the reason why we're being also a little bit more tamed than usual.
Oh, you might be. I'm about to be on rig number 3 in a hot second.
Oh, God. We're being tamed for now. Primarily just because, you know, yes, we are in his home, of course, but, you know, we're trying to be considerate-ish.
Yeah.
Because there are other people here. And we don't want to, like, you know, disturb the peace that they have and all that. Yeah, ish. You know, and whatever. And I'm going to tell them, like, you know, last night, or actually the past 2 nights, we have been just naughty people. Or I have been.
Thursday? Did I go out Thursday night?
I did. Remember karaoke?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I went with you.
Yeah.
I came later.
We've been quite naughty these past couple of days in regards to our drinking. And we actually forgot, I forgot to get some Gatorade.
I forgot the soda.
Yeah, but I want electrolytes.
I'll get it later.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing later. Because, Thursday, went out. It was karaoke night.
That was a fun night.
Obviously drinking because, you know, that's how I boost my confidence each more and more every time I sing.
That was actually a really good night. That was a fun night.
The 3 songs I sung that night was, wow, where's my brain? The Way You Make Me Feel. That was the warm-up. Then I sung Take On Me. That's the hype. And then the last song that I picked for myself to sing was Total Eclipse of the Heart. And that was the finale. That was just like...
I remember Total Eclipse of the Heart.
Oh, yeah. Because randomly while I was singing it, hype man right here.
This guy over here.
And I was going in. I had like people moving. Everyone's just jamming too. Everyone's singing. Everyone's getting turned. And all that shit. And then, like, when it came to, like, 12 measure bar break, 12 bar measure break.
Something like that.
And whatever that came in, I was like, dance break, Quincy, go.
I was like,
and he just started dancing, and he started doing some typical R. Kelly bump and grind and stuff like that on the floor. People were like, ooh. I'm like, I'm dying because I didn't think he was gonna do that.
I didn't think I was gonna do it, but apparently my drunk body was like, "This is what we're doing, I guess."
I was just like, and I turn around, bright eyes. Every now and then I fall apart. I remember, like, it was just beautiful. It was great. We were all just having a great time. And
then we both became hype men for that one girl that I didn't even know we were becoming hype men for.
Yeah. I was like, we gotta be hype men for her.
I was really wondering what you said too, because I was so confused. You were like, all right, cause you ready for this? I'm like, ready for what? We're gonna do this. Like, what are we doing?
Just be hype.
just be hyped. It's like, what am I hyped for? I don't know what's happening.
Like I have 2 different type of impressions I give people. When I'm sober, people think, wow, this guy's kind of an asshole. But when I'm drunk, people are like, wow, this guy's really nice. So while I'm drunk, I tell them, I'm honest with them about my sober self. I tell them, sober me is kind of a dick. I'm going to let you know right now. Like, so if I come off as a really dick, don't be surprised.
Don't be like, whoa, you changed since last night.
Like, I didn't really change. It's just that I think, I was like to say, drunk person, sober thoughts. I think I'm just a tsundere. and I just don't want people to know how I feel. And because I'm actually one of the things I tell people, like one of the things that a lot of people don't really believe is like I say, oh, I'm actually nice. It's just that, I don't want to let you know I'm nice. Oh my! I don't want people to know I'm nice.
All right.
I'm not, because then people think that they can typically take advantage of me being nice. You know what I mean? There's people like that who are just assholes.
Yeah, there are people like that who are just assholes.
And if I'm an asshole first, then
I remember
win.
last night I called every single couple that you talked to. That
Yep.
and I
didn't give a fuck.
You didn't give a fly. You
I told
him.
I told him like twice. He's like, I think there were a couple. I'm like, I don't give a fuck. And I went over there, and then they were, but I was like, and they were all lesbians. So,
yeah, there was a lot. We went to the bar at it's called a place called
Scums and Villainy Cantina.
There you go. Jeez, do you remember?
Yeah.
Wow. You go there sober a lot.
No, I know it really because like it's also like whenever I join their the little out loud little thing.
Oh, it pops up Scums and Villainy.
It's Scum and Villainy. That's what's permanent. So I usually see that name a lot more than Cantina for it. So
yeah, we went to the Scum and Villainy Cantina, and there was a lot of lesbian couples there that looked like they were just normal people. Well,
don't worry, I know what you meant.
Right.
Hopefully they do too.
Right. Someone's gonna probably take that out of context in the wrong way. I don't care. I've been drinking, so they can kiss my ass. But
a lot of
what
people
I mean by normal people is
like
I
just
mean
hanging
as
out.
just like two girls being friends, hanging out. Maybe just having a girls' night, right?
Yeah.
I could
the
tell.
The first girl I went to, he's like, I think they're just like, I think they're like a couple, and I'm like, I don't give a fuck. Hey, I'm here to come over here, subtly slide in your DMs, and for you to reject me. He's like, I'll let you down easy. I was like, oh, you're just too nice.
Yeah, there's a lot of lesbian couples.
And then like I remember I saw
awesome.
Another one. I was just like, okay, I'm gonna go to that one. Like, oh, I think they're both in a relationship with someone. Or I think she's in a relationship with someone. And I was like, I don't give a fuck. So I went over there, like, they're like, oh, we're actually seeing each other. I was like, darn it.
Damn it.
I was expecting you to be in a relationship, not with each other. Because even I was expecting that too. And then I spent like maybe like 30 minutes like hyping up their marriage.
Oh, yeah, you did.
Because they're engaged. So like I hyped up their shit. Like the girl.
Was I talking to that one? Was I talking to that one?
Yeah, you're talking about the table with the
dogs?
dog. Yeah, you're doing that at the time.
I was preaching about dog training.
Yeah, like so I was talking to them, and I was like, because the girl who, not the Asian one, the other one, the BBW.
Oh yeah.
Like she's like actually an artist. She like paints and stuff.
Oh.
And I saw some of her paintings, and I was like, wow, you could act like, because her fiance actually tells her like you should sell this stuff. And I was saying, yeah, you can actually do it. Like, don't overshoot it, because if you do, people are gonna look at you like, who the fuck are you? Like, but I mean,
Rembrandt.
exactly.
Bitch.
So you're not Bob Ross. Like,
Really?
so
Bob Ross?
he's the greatest painter of all time. You don't disrespect the legend that is Bob Ross.
The only legend of Bob Ross is,
Hey.
we're gonna paint a happy little
Hey.
little bush in our happy little Clary, and next to our happy piece of little river.
Hey, and my favorite part is like, oh, let's draw another branch right here, because because this branch, you don't want this branch to be lonely, because every branch needs a friend. And I was like, oh, fucking legend. You're a legend. But anyway, like I sat there and
every branch needs a friend.
I was like, oh, that broke my heart. All right, but anyway, I literally just went to them, and I was like, hey, like when she tries to push you, remember, she's not gonna push you to fail. When she's trying to push you, because she knows you can succeed.
It's true.
So I was just like, I was giving her relationship advice like I'm Dr. Phil. And I'm just like.
And meanwhile, I'm at another table talking to another lesbian couple about their dog who's 7 years old, and she's like, it's my baby. Bitch, that motherfucker's middle-aged.
He's have a job. He's having a midlife crisis right now.
It's like, she was just trying to figure out, like, why does he keep biting me whenever I leave? Because he's probably, number one, full of energy. And number two, he's not secured in the house because it sounds like you're the only one that really does anything for him. Is that correct? And she's like, yeah. It's like, well, how about, you have somebody else take care of him, you just
Gotta have him build that trust with others.
Not just build the trust, but you gotta basically it's almost like telling your dog, chill.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and the funny thing is, I like when I showed up back to the table, like I come back and I was like, how is your dog? And she's like, oh, 7. I'm like, he's not a damn baby. And then you already went past it. He's a grown ass man. So we both said the same thing about this lady's dog, and I thought it was just funny.
Grown ass man. Like, yeah, we just talked about that part.
He's like, yeah, he was just telling me that. I was like,
There ain't no baby.
he's a grown ass man. He should be paying bills now. You better start paying rent if you want to live.
It's gonna be $5 every time you bite my hand, little guy.
Like, seriously. I don't know, but oh man, we were gonna actually record this yesterday, but we
drank a lot.
drunk a lot.
Drunk grog.
Like
Drank,
even
drank.
in like what's it called? The 5 minutes he came back, someone bought us shots.
No, we can't even talk. Drunk, blah blah.
Like, okay, there it is.
There it is.
So yeah, seriously, like he came when he arrived. 5 minutes later, some dude bought a shot of Patron. Just came in, we were like, let's
I
get
walked
it.
into the bar. Took 5 minutes. Some guy bought us some shots.
Because
It's
we
like-
were dancing to Thriller.
Oh yeah, it was Thriller. Thriller
Mhm.
came on, so me and him were dancing and singing to it. This is actually really tasty fucking
I actually do like it too. I've been drinking it slowly because I'm gonna go out later. So
I'll probably go out with you.
so like I'm trying to like you know
go to Beale House.
yeah yes. So like I'm taking it easy, and it's giving you the belches. One of them are.
It's Canada Dry. Gin's not bubbly.
But,
It's
like,
that Canada. That Canada Dry be bubbly.
them Canadians.
Those Canadians and those. What would you call people from Denmark?
Denmarks. The marks.
Like Denmarkians?
No, the marks. Those marks. You fucking mark.
Yeah, fucking Mark, mate. But yeah, New Amsterdam gin. It's actually very tasty, especially with ginger ale. I almost said gin again because
Yeah.
gin.
You gin.
But again, if you guys want to have this drink, gin buck.
Yep.
Very tasty.
Mucho delicioso. El homio.
That's really good.
Mm-hmm. But like, last night was great.
Last night was fire.
We were gonna record it, but we were drinking a lot, and I did not trust myself.
By the time
to
I
take-
met this guy at the bar, he already had like 4 drinks.
I had 3, I think.
No, you had 4. You had an Alice's Cup of iced tea from Beale House.
Oh yeah, I did.
Then you had a Long Island, a Quake, and then you had another fucking Long Island.
Oh yeah, I did.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have problems.
I only remember that because I was still sober at that point.
Yeah,
After
you only-
that, I
yeah.
don't remember what after we.
Because I remember like the only thing you like had like you stopped by Beetle House, right?
Mhm.
Didn't you have like one drink and that was it? So yeah, you're still like you're starting to slightly get toasty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had vodka with club soda and cranberry juice. That shit was delicious.
Like straight up like so like yeah I did drink a lot because after like he came in like I had a shot of Patron given by like another person.
So yeah, we both had a shot, and then I had to play catch up, so I had another shot of it. Actually, oh my god, how many
You had a
shots?
lot of shots.
I had a lot of fucking shots. Oh my god, how many shots did I have? I think I did like 5 shots by the time I got there.
Shots.
Yeah,
Because then I know I had like
I did
another
5
shot.
shots.
And then
I
I
did-
know I had another shot of Quake.
I did 2 shots of whiskey when I had the shot of Patron, 2 shots of whiskey, the Quake, and then they gave me one more shot of whiskey.
Like bro, like I have a memory of just like
I had
drank
6 drinks.
so
I had
much.
basically like 6 drinks that night.
I drank so much. Oh my god. Like it's like a good
know,
regret.
For some of you, 6 drinks does not sound like a whole lot, but or even 6 shots doesn't sound like a whole lot. But we also know that 6 shots usually puts you on your ass. For any of those of you that go past that, let's be real now.
Like
6 shots is not. It's not just like a walk in the park for most of you.
oh man, like I drunk a lot. Guys, oh my goodness. Like it's not, like we were gonna record, but I was like, no, no, I don't trust myself drinking gin and stuff after as much as we've been drinking already.
Am I moving slower?
I don't know.
I just
You okay?
feel like I'm moving slower.
Are you all right? This for right now, the only feeling I feel when it comes to drinking gin, for me, is I become more. My body. It's like a depressant.
Right? I feel
You know what I
heavy
mean?
right now.
Like I feel like my speech is getting slower.
That's what I'm saying. I feel like I'm slowing down, right?
Like
You-
I
am
feel
moving slower?
I wouldn't notice. Like I
It's
feel
like
more relaxed. Yeah.
There it is. See, this is why we're best friends. We both came up with the same conclusion
Yep.
throughout our own random nonsense in our heads,
Oh.
and it just came out to relax.
Here's a good thing we need to talk about. Actually, we need to start. I
We
want
got
to
some time too. Yeah, go
yeah,
for it.
yeah. Oh, I got plenty.
You got
All
some.
right. So anyway, what I want to do talk about, of course, is we, of course, from last week what we talked about was bringing into manga of the month, which will be a phenomenal series for Quincy to do.
Yeah.
On my channel instead. Like it could be something he can like easily do. I got to give him, of course, the format of how I kind of do everything, or he can just watch my videos and kind of get the format of it.
Either way.
Whatever. So literally, it's gonna be a series where
Study, practice, and teaches. Teach, study, practice is the formula to success. You wanna be the best, so you've got to go and that's it.
Oh.
I had it for a good minute there. I didn't know where that came from, but I had it for a minute.
But yeah.
in
we're
all
gonna
honesty,
be-
that's the truth.
yes.
Teach, study, practice, you'll be good.
Yeah. So that's what we're looking forward to. I can't wait to do all of that, of course.
I'll be good.
Yeah, he'll be fine.
Because you'll teach me, I'll
Yeah.
study it, I'll practice it,
Yeah.
and then it's all
And then
good.
literally, I'm just gonna bring like my microphone with me, and then like one day we just record literally everything.
I do not
And,
need a microphone. What?
Yeah, but you getting one. But anyway, we're gonna be literally start bringing this. I want to bring this around March is when I want to start, of course, making those, of course, for you.
Sorry, March.
You okay?
Yeah, one of my coworkers just texted me about switching schedules, so
Oh.
I'm like, I'll think about it. I don't want to save the answer because they happen to randomly catch this video. I don't want them to see me talking shit.
Did we already talk shit about? Did we?
Huh?
Did we talk shit? I don't think we did.
No, we don't talk shit usually.
No, I'm saying, did we?
no, not yet.
Oh, not yet. Okay.
Not yet. Maybe eventually.
Stay tuned. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. But
Stay tuned for later.
But yeah,
Play those
we're gonna try to
bloopers.
get this going on March. We're gonna discuss, of course, the series he wants to possibly do, for of course starting in March, and it's gonna be weird for me to edit those videos.
Honestly, what I think I would do for like manga of the month would probably just get those mangas that kind of fit better with those months.
Oh yeah, it'd be a good idea. Everything would be fun. That's why I only picked the World Gauntlet Notes because it's a romance.
Right.
And,
it's a romance. Fits within February. Like for me, I think for manga wise, I probably would have chose something like Nuko Duke. Where it's like
Okay.
it's a very sweet. It's loving. It's about
Yeah.
family.
And hey,
You know?
Pisces. They're the Martians.
So
But of course.
Nuko Duke, it's family. It's all that good stuff.
Exactly. So like, depending what we can do, work on it, and it's gonna be weird for me editing that, because I usually whenever I edit.
Mother's Day's coming up, right?
No, Mother's Day is like in April, dude.
Yeah, it's like
Or no, April, May. Excuse me, May. I'm sorry.
okay, so 3
May.
months away.
Yeah. So, but usually like I edit things that already have like somewhat movement. You okay?
Bottle's heavier than I remember.
Or because your body's relaxed,
Seriously,
and your
feel that.
muscle. Oh wow. Why does it feel heavier than last time I? Because remember, I picked it up to show them what it was. It didn't feel this heavy.
This bottle feels.
Maybe
awfully
it's
heavy.
like the the relaxedness of it. Our muscles are relaxed, so like they're not like putting in that much work.
feel all loosey goosey.
Yeah, maybe that's what that is.
That's awesome.
Wow, I feel ashamed.
So gin is very calming.
Yeah, I feel really relaxed. I feel calm. I feel just good. You wanted me to put it down here?
No,
Alright,
you're
you
good.
just
I was gonna.
You just picking it up,
Yeah, I was gonna do another thingy-majigger.
but it was
'Cause I'm really enjoying this. It's super tasty.
yeah, it's pretty good. I've been doing sips,
Yeah,
obviously.
I
I've been
know.
taking
You're
it
good.
easy, chilling a bit.
I haven't because I don't mind. Because this is basically my drink of choice for the night.
Okay.
You know me, Asby, bro.
The struggle. Oh, also, while we're at it, we can actually start talking about a little bit something that's going a little exciting in regards. Oh yeah, but like I say, manga month coming in March. We're gonna be me and him are gonna discuss what it's gonna be, and I'm gonna try to figure out an editing style for it, because since you're doing manga, it's not like I can find individual like clips of it really, unless it already has an anime series, which I could throw in there occasionally. But it's manga, so most likely I'm gonna have to get screenshots from it or something, or maybe I can get you in front of a camera to talk about it
I
instead.
was say, yeah, because
Maybe we can do a script like that. And you can be in front of it, and we can show like things on the side of you
right.
from it, which
I
I think
see.
would be kind of fun.
Because what we can do is, yeah, we can definitely do it. We can basically do it probably just like the anime of the month,
Yeah.
but just throw it so that it's like, what would it be? Scroll scrolling effect
Oh, like through the thing.
for the pictures, so that what it's like when you're talking about a certain section, you can have it fade in,
Yeah.
be the scroll down of the manga the section that I'm talking about,
Yeah.
just kind of slow, just not too slow because you
Yeah.
can't have it be on there for like.
Yeah, too long.
I
Well,
don't
no.
know.
With manga, you could pull it off fine. It's usually with
It's usually with video and everything else.
like with it being like anime, like with it already being animated by someone else, it becomes tricky. So I'm thinking like I'm just gonna do a standard, like maybe I'll like record like you standing. I'll give you like a little script thing. You can like read it occasionally, whatever,
Yeah.
and you can just go off the flow of that. And then like of course I'll have it put to the side also as like whatever the fuck you might be talking about as like a screenshot kind of thing.
Right.
And I can go from like that. So that's I think the editing style I'm gonna go for when it comes to that series.
I'm very happy
so
with this drink.
we'll see. Also, of course, another exciting thing is acting career.
Is taking off.
Yes, of course, I haven't done any like video on it really at all. It's like I was, as you know, I've been actually getting myself more auditions, been going to auditions.
Honestly, I want
and
to check
roles.
out that backstage stuff because it's like
Yeah, it's
I
actually
remember,
really
I remember
cool.
that acting thing that we went to, and it was like, man, these are like agents and shit that I'm not.
And
really
I don't want agents. I don't
trying
want
to pay for right now.
Yeah, because agents are hard to find because, like, here's the thing. You might get someone who's, like, a lazy agent, and then they're also taking big chunks of, like, of what you're earning. So it's
Exactly.
like, what's the point of me having
An
an
agent.
agent if, like, you're not putting in the work?
It's like get a manager before you get an agent.
Yeah.
'Cause at least a manager is somebody that makes it so that your time, your schedule, your money, your assets, what you're going to be doing for that day, which basically kind of falls into the time, is there.
Exactly. So,
It's there. You don't have to worry about anything.
more
you
than
know?
anything, I'm just managing
An
and
agent is
being
someone-
myself an agent itself. I'm just taking care of myself.
I'll say an agent, you only get an agent if, number one, you're willing to spend money on somebody that's only job is to go out and look for a job
And gets you gigs.
for you.
Exactly.
That's an agent. It's just somebody that goes out to get a job for you. And it's like, well, okay, why does it cost so much? Well, because the jobs that they're getting for these actors can be big money. They're not
Exactly.
they're not just going to be going for 2-bit commercials, and that can be just going for a sing-song, sing-along type bullshit. No, they're going to be trying to get you into like A-listed movies, B-listed movies, long-standing TV shows,
Exactly.
all that good stuff. That's what an agent's
So for right now, what I'm doing with myself is I'm actually, of course, seeking out to do like simple like commercials,
Just to
advertisements, small stuff.
build
you
up
know?
a repertoire.
Yeah, I'm trying to build like my own little resume and
There
have
you
some
go. Portfolio.
exactly a
That's what
reel,
it
a
is.
video reel, and
Video
all that.
reel, voice reel, all that
So
good stuff.
actually, I have an opportunity. I told you yesterday about to, of course, for a voiceover audition as well. Because I want to get more experience on that, so I can just do simple voiceover for commercials.
Oh, hey, as
also.
long as you got the voice for it, or it can
Yeah.
switch up, your
So,
the way you speak every now and then.
oh, maybe we'll see there, my guy. Who knows?
If you can sound like
it's quite possible I could do about anything.
if you sound like Dirty Harry every now and then, I think people would be fine.
Yeah,
You know,
I enjoy
so-
myself a little good old time.
So you're feeling lucky today. But let me tell you something. Do you feel lucky today, punk? Oh, Mr. Harry, you're really not gonna like what I have to say.
So literally, I'm just getting myself into. I'm actually now. It'd be awkward if they can't hear it. I hope they can, because
I don't care if they can.
other than we look kind of retarded.
For those of you that maybe cannot hear the music that just went on outside, it's just some
It's rather turnt.
pop, hip hop, some popular type of music.
Yeah, but anyway, like I'm getting into acting. I'm exposing myself more
Kinda
to those
stuck.
people, and he's stuck. he's serving pies, and making people happy.
That's what I do.
Yeah, he makes pies and makes people happy.
Happy.
I need to get myself a part-time job now, because originally I was looking for a job. Now I'm looking for a part-time job. Mainly because now that I'm deciding that acting and stuff like that's what I want to do. Like, then I want to build more a portfolio in that, area.
I'm
I want-
telling you, grocery
Like,
store.
Yeah, I fucking hate them, but yeah,
Yeah, I'm telling you,
Yeah.
grocery store. You get like,
I hate people.
you could be apply for like night stock.
Oh yeah, ooh.
Night stock doesn't deal with people. All you deal with is
I can do
moving
that.
shit.
Ooh, I do. I like moving shit.
I mean, you might have an asshole of a boss that might try to teach you to do multiple tasks more at once. Like you're some type of magical genie that can make it so it's like you can walk over and flicker your fingers, and next thing you know, the mop bucket just comes out, starts mopping one section of the floor, while you flick your fingers over here, and all the eggs starts getting stacked up, while you move a pallet. Like they might try to ask you some bullshit like that.
No, that's what you have to do. It's a requirement. I'm just kidding. But you can't do that. Then why the fuck are you doing to apply?
But besides all that, night stock's pretty easy. I've seen night shift.
Yeah.
If you want a pretty simplistic job to have, where you don't deal with people, you don't deal with customers, no one's really trying to yell at you, besides the people that might be working with you, is night stock. It's literally just manual labor.
Well, but honestly, no. I think I would rather work in the day, though. Now I think about it. Yeah, I think it would be better for me to work like day.
And
Yeah.
the other reason why I say night stock too is because
Then.
the reason why I say that as well is because a lot of grocery stores are no longer 24 hours.
Oh yeah, that's true.
They close at like 12 or 2 o'clock in the
Yeah,
morning.
that's fucking true.
So
No, actually,
if you were to do part-time as night stock, that means you're working about 4 to
4
5 hours.
Yeah, true.
Which might be a 8 to 12 or 7 to 12.
Mm-hmm.
Which means either way, you're pretty much getting off work.
No, not honestly, yeah.
And then you're at a grocery store.
And also, night is better for me now I think about it also. And I mean, night is better for me in regards to, like, if I want to do, like, acting.
Yeah.
Because auditions and shit go on in the day.
Morning, day, you're going to want to...
Yeah, they're hardly going to be at night.
They're
So
hardly going to be at night. Hardly.
if not at all.
Even-
like, so.
Even recordings
Yeah.
wouldn't be at night. And then it's like, shit.
Yeah, unless it's literally a night scene. But that's like, I'm doing commercials and shit.
And the other beautiful thing
So-
about night shift, about like night stocks and all that stuff, about being like a night shift type of person, is that if you need your shift covered for that day, you have plenty of time to try to get some coverage, because guess what? You'll wake up in the morning and be like, ah, fuck, I'm gonna have to be at this filming. I don't know how long it's gonna be, and it starts at 5.
Yeah.
But I gotta be at work by 8. Mm-hmm. But I know this filming might go on longer than 3 hours, so
Because bad things always happen at the worst time.
go call it. You can call it and be like, hey, I need someone to cover my shift. I'm not gonna be able to make it there. And because it's a grocery store and it's a part-time job, you can do that because it's not like you have a true connection to the store and its overall being. So it's like y'all can find somebody to replace me for a day.
Yeah, they can.
And if you can't, that's on you.
Yeah, really. Yeah, pretty much. Like,
That's on you. I got my things to do. Okay?
yeah. Part-time, not full-time.
Right, even full-time, it doesn't matter. Because the thing is, you're not a shareholder, which means your own money is not invested in the company.
Okay.
You're not an owner. You're not a partner.
True.
You're not even a manager of the store.
Yeah.
You're an employee. You're getting paid to do the shit that they want you to do. That's it.
Yeah, true.
So you don't need to put so much heart behind it.
True that.
And then when you don't put so much heart behind it, that really frees you up. It's like, okay, I know I work at nights, so that means that if there's ever going to be a time where I might have to roll over during the day into night, sorry guys, you're going to have to get either fucked or start looking for some replacements.
True.
Of course, what a job always tries to tell you, too, is that you should try to find that replacement, and it is better.
It's like,
It looks better
It makes you look like you actually care and you're considerate.
Right, it looks better on you, but that's not actually the
No, you don't
truth.
have to.
The truth of the matter is that if you were to call off at any moment, it is the store's responsibility to find somebody to cover you, or just save those hours. But no matter what happens, they have to try to figure something out.
Yeah.
And that's just what it is. People just get pissed off because now they have to figure something out. It's like, just figure something out.
Like, you guys are marketing geniuses and
What
all
you get
that
paid
and
for?
whatever. Like, you guys can handle that. Like, simple shit. Like, literally,
Do you want one more?
yeah, I'll have one more. Like,
I think this is what, my third one?
fourth,
This is your
third.
fuck. I drank one more.
Yeah.
Fuck.
You've been blasting them.
This is your third.
Yeah. I've been sipping the whole time, and then I took a gulp on the last bit. But,
I do not remember. Oh my god. I hope I don't drop this bottle. Nothing. Nothing at all.
I believe you for now.
I
See?
was about to say, you probably catch it in the recording, but that's...
No, I probably won't. I don't. I don't do much editing. I kind of just drop it in and I cut the part where like I did the little thing with my slate, and then I'm like, all right, do the intro from there, and then I kind of like close out like normal. I don't even like review the whole thing. I'm a lazy editor on the podcast. I'm gonna be real with you guys. There's no cuts because I literally don't care. Okay, I'm just kidding.
At least not yet. You know, maybe once the podcast gets a little bit more lively,
Yeah, because we do want to actually like try to make this a little bit better each time.
a little cleaner.
Improving. How much what time are we on?
We're at 113, which means
Okay.
basically just some filler.
Oh
here and
yeah,
there.
it's been filler this whole time.
It's just been filler. So
We've been really laid back in this one. Gin makes us like really relaxed. Yeah. I see. Out of all the drinks we've had, gin has made us the most relaxed.
oh, say man, this gin's getting gas all out of my
Like
stomach. I
that's
don't know.
that's the Canada Dry.
That's that Canada Dry.
Like, but yeah, so far I think that like, the reason why we haven't been getting crazy in general is just because like gin is just making us like.
I was saying I don't feel like arguing anything. I don't know. Oh wait, we totally forgot the fucking Super Saiyan Broly.
Oh, let's do a quick rundown real quick. We have time.
Okay, yeah, we got time.
Yeah, we've been kind of like, okay, so recently, of course, if you don't know, as an anime community, Super Saiyan, or excuse me, not Super Saiyan, excuse me, Dragon Ball Super Broly just recently came out, like a week or two ago. And it was a pretty good movie. I actually saw it off of YouTube, and because, you know, YouTube actually had it. So I watched it. It was
I knew
pretty
they
good.
would.
Yeah, they did. So I watched it. Pretty good fucking movie. I thought it was interesting. And also, they finally made Gogeta canon. Yes.
Now that one I knew they would make.
God damn, I was waiting for years for him to be fucking canon.
That was the one I knew they would make canon just because
Oh.
they made Vegito
Yeah.
with the Patara
Patara.
earrings.
Yeah.
Patara
Patara.
earrings. So it's like, okay, it would make sense that once they did a fusion that it'd be Goku. Because I believe the Patara earrings are different.
Yeah, they are. So
like fusion's almost like whoever kind of is the strongest takes over.
the strongest personality.
No, that's what I'm saying. I think that's the Patara earrings. I think
Yeah.
The Patara earrings are the ones that kind of make it so that whoever has a strong personality kind of becomes that more of
Yeah.
an individual. You know, it's a healthy blend.
Hence
but,
Vegito, because
but
like,
even
Vegeta has
Vegito.
because Vegeta has like the stronger
but
personality.
Gogeta goes off of power level and
Yeah.
who had to basically go either do this or do that.
Yeah.
So Goku being obviously stronger than Vegeta throughout most of Super and Dragon Ball in general after season 1.
yeah, once he came down to Namek, like
That was it.
Yeah,
Vegeta was just in the dust for
yeah, he was a good rival for a bit of strength, but it stopped once he landed on Namek.
Vegeta's
yeah.
now just a second.
So I'm excited that they brought Gogeta into the series as a canon character now, and I thought everyone else would be. Like, here's the thing. Actually, at the bar yesterday, the people I was sitting with, because they saw my shirt and they saw I was like, oh, he fucking loves Dragon Ball Z. They're like, hey. They also liked anime. The people I went over, they're like, oh, they're a fan of anime and all that. And the guy who I talked to was Henry. I'm surprised I remember his name, but because I told them all like I'm not gonna remember your names because I was already gone. So I was like, tell him, hey, I'm not gonna remember your names. So I'm gonna let you know right now. But Henry was basically like, I was like, he asked me how many times you see it. I watched it twice. The first time was just for my own pleasure. Second time was me to analyze it.
Yeah.
A little bit more. And then he was just like, oh, funny. I actually watched it twice also. I cried both times. And I was like, that's great. He's like, my favorite part was the fact that they finally made Gogeta canon. And I was like, fuck yeah, someone who relates to me. Because you remember, like, I used to have him as my fucking wallpaper on my computer screen. He was my favorite, like, Super Saiyan form of everything.
I remember Justin and I used to just shit on you for it too.
Yeah, I didn't give a shit. I didn't give a shit. I loved him.
Like, Gogeta's the best. He's not canon.
Shut up. I don't give a fuck. He's great.
He's not canon.
You guys like Broly. He's not canon.
No, Broly's canon.
No, he was never mentioned, though. He was mentioned for, like, ever.
No, but the original Broly movie? That's canon.
No, it's not canon.
That's canon.
No, it's not.
Canon now.
No. Well, now this one is. So Broly's now canon. But I thought it was actually pretty cool that they made Broly actually the protagonist.
Actually, wait, wasn't he canon? Wasn't the Bardock movie?
No. They didn't really bring him up ever. They never really brought him up. Like, they brought up the legendary Super Saiyan, like that phrasing. You know, Vegeta obviously brought it up, like, oh, the legendary Super Saiyan, which is what
Sure
Broly
there
is.
was
But
one where Bardock had looked at Broly.
did he? I don't remember that.
I'm pretty sure that there was in the Bardock
So
movie when
looks
Bardock,
like we're gonna have to binge. No, wait,
Right?
wait. Are you talking about the part where, like, I remember, like, they made fun of it in
I know they made fun of it in Team
and
Four Star.
I know they made fun of Team.
I know,
Whoa,
but-
look at that power level, and then like 10,000. Oh, that's my boy. And wait a minute,
Broly.
Broly,
That ain't my boy.
that's not my boy. Where's my Goku? Oh, 5.
5. God
damn it! Like I know
Yeah.
they made fun of it, but
Yeah,
I
I'm
don't know if
pretty
he's
sh-
actually is.
No, I'm pretty sure Bardock.
So what you're saying is we need a binge.
It was like just a quick glimpse though. I think it was like a quick glimpse into like I guess their next movie. Like, hey, this is gonna be the next movie, Legend of Broly. Like you don't know who this baby is, but this baby's gonna be a.
So what you're saying is we need to binge watch all the movies now, like right now. Like we're after we record this, we're gonna just give up everything, fuck going out, and just binge watch all the movies.
That's a lot of watching, but we could do it. We have the power. We have YouTube.
We have the technology.
We are on YouTube. Not only do we have YouTube, but we're on YouTube.
Big facts. And multiple videos.
Yeah.
And made from Justin. The Secret Tunnel.
Oh yeah, the secret tunnel.
It wasn't really a secret, but you know.
We just called it the secret tunnel because almost nobody else went in there besides whoever went in there and did all that graffiti.
Secret tunnel, 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 tunnel. We made a whole song.
Secret tunnel, tunnel.
We should make a full song on that.
Heading on in the tunnel. We're heading on deep inside. We going on an adventure to see what we can find. Secret tunnel, 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 tunnel. Justin's a dick.
Hey, Justin's a dick. Justin's a dick. Justin's a dick. Just because he flat tire you a few times.
Yeah, he flat
By
tired me by
accident.
accident. And it's like, Justin's a dick.
We made a whole song.
Such a big dick.
We should low-key go back to
Justin's
that tunnel
a
one
dick.
more time.
One more time as adults.
One more time.
We
Yeah.
should.
I mean, I see it sometimes just chilling there. I'm just like, good times, good times. Hey, that'd be a vlog for you guys.
Oh, wait, there you go.
That'd be fun.
I'm off Monday.
So what you're saying is Secret Tunnel Monday?
Secret Tunnel Monday. There you go for the vlog. There you go.
We're
There's
going to
our
Culver.
video.
We're going to Culver on
We're
Monday.
gonna go around Monday.
Hey. Oh, we gotta make sure we remember this because we're gonna forget.
Yeah, most likely.
So I'm gonna probably put an alarm on my phone.
Bro, we did not put a fucking dent in that goddamn bottle.
We did not. Usually, like, show them like how. Usually, we actually like tear
Usually
up.
we almost get to at least about half.
I think it's because of me. I've been also sipping
But it's like,
more than anything.
you think more shots would have been gone by now, but it's like, here's how much we drank, guys.
All right, so
It's heavy. Okay. So, that's how much we drank.
actually, you could probably place it around right here. Cause are you gonna drink more?
Wait. Okay, yeah, I see what you're saying. Hang on.
If you're not gonna drink more, then you could probably place it right in front there.
My dad, I got
There you go.
some nuts over here. So yeah, there you go. We got New Amsterdam. That's how much we drank. About maybe a good quarter of this bottle is gone.
And like, honestly, we usually tear up. Like, what's all with the bourbon? Did we go like halfway through it?
Yeah.
Like, well, then again, the bottle size in comparison too.
Oh yeah. That's why you. I think that's why you were so intimidated by this bottles because
Yeah.
it's a big one.
It's a big one, and
It's wide.
It's really
a
wide, too.
Tall bottle.
that's
of
why I was scared.
gin.
I was like, wow, this scares me. This terrifies
But
me.
hey, we got through it. It's all good. I mean, we're getting through
Oh yeah,
it.
we didn't even get to the point of the whole Broly thing we were talking about. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So a lot of people actually been offended by the movie, but here's the thing:
For
people,
bullshit reasons.
The thing is, the best part is people got offended, not just for bullshit reasons, but from a troll tweet about it.
Yeah.
So this is funny. Okay, so there's a tweet about it saying, basically making fun like, oh, if you like Gogeta, then unfollow me off of Twitter because he's a sociopath who beats up people with mental health, problems. Hence Broly, because he does technically have mental health problems. Technically, if you want to be on technical stuff, whatever. So, all right, cool. And the thing is, a lot of people looked at that tweet, agreed with it, like, yeah, this movie, it's so wrong against disability people. And also, it's really, Dragon Ball has always been sexist because that they never really had any important female characters at all. Even though Chi-Chi and Bulma are very important. But, we're going to ignore it completely. And also, Dragon Ball is completely just offensive to anyone who just enjoys it and just so literally the series, a bunch of people came through that tweet agreeing with that guy, and the guy literally made a response saying, yo, I was just fucking kidding, I was just making a joke because me and my friends were kind of making fun of it in a literal sense in a literal sense kind of way. And
here's the thing you gotta remember, people, it's anime.
People, I think, have you noticed that a lot of, recently, a lot of SJWs and feminists have been attacking anime this year? In comparison, usually, I would think that they would come after shows like To Love a Ru or High School of the Dead, where they actually objectify women a little bit more. Or they actually kind of do, straight up. But
my thing is, why do you give a damn?
But then, you think they would, I'm just saying, in a perspective of, between these two shows, between the Rising of the Shield Hero, Dragon Ball Super.
Better person than I am, because I'm not even trying to understand that perspective, just because I already know that perspective's crazy as hell.
Yeah, I do too. I don't agree with any of the damn thing they said. If they were taking To Love Ru, I'd be like, yo, who gives a fuck? It's a cartoon. It's anime.
You're not agreeing with them. At least you're trying to understand. You're trying to get to understand their perspective. I don't care if they understand their perspective. Because here's the thing, people. It's fake.
Yeah, it's fiction.
It is fiction. If you have such a problem with it, don't watch it.
It's really easy. You gotta do this. Seriously, no. A lot of people were actually getting really mad at the most recent episode of The Shield Hero.
You know what's funny?
Yeah?
It's the same problem that people have had with TV for generations. TV's too violent. Mike don't like when my kid watches TV and Family Guy comes on.
Parent block is a thing.
It's parent block's a thing. You can just throw your whole cable box out. If you didn't want to have TV in your house, you could just say, no more TV in my house. But no, you make these choices and blame others for the creativity they put out there because that's how they think. And yet you want to judge and berate that art because
it doesn't agree with exactly.
Inconvenient. It was not agreeable to your standards. Who the fuck are you?
Art is art.
Art is art.
Even if okay, I'll say
if you don't like the Mona Lisa, don't fucking look at her.
Exactly.
But I'm guessing you like the Mona Lisa because it's a work of art.
It supports a strong woman and all that. But
the bitch is ugly, flat-chested, and boxy looking.
Hey, you don't disrespect the Mona Lisa.
Fuck Fuck, what was his name? Da Vinci? Was he the one who did it?
I don't even remember who did it.
He was the exact.
I don't remember who did it.
I think it was Leonardo da Vinci that painted it. That painted the Mona Lisa, and it's it was a completely plain ass woman.
I think the only people liked about it was is she smiling or is she not? I'm like, who gives a shit?
Who knows? Guess what? You can do the same thing on a $1 bill with George Washington's face. You turn it upside, you turn it one way, it looks like he's smiling. You turn it one way, it looks like he's frowning.
I don't know. It feels weird, with all these people now attacking anime, because just for years we've been kind of ignored. You know what I mean? We've been on our own separate island. We kind of just chilling, and then all of a sudden, these people are building a bridge over to our island, and then instead of just embracing what we have on our island, they're wanting to change everything that's on our island.
Because they're bitches. That's
Damn,
fine.
that was a pretty good fucking. That was a pretty good.
That was a pretty good little analogy you had there.
I'm fucking good. Okay, I'm gonna hurry up then. All right. So that being said, the whole Broly situation. It's rather just fuck that there's people coming into our community who aren't really into anime, or people who are trying to get into it, but they want to change the things that we enjoy rather than just looking for things that they might just enjoy.
That's the other thing. Weeaboos, don't treat people trying to get into anime like they're noobs in a video game. Okay? A noob in a video game, yes, that is it is entirely annoying. Because they don't know what they're doing.
But you got to give them time to learn.
But as a weeaboo in anime, it's not like them learning anime is progressing your watching of anime. If anything, you should be able to nerd out even more with this guy because hey, he's checking out anime. Let me tell you about all the shit I've seen. No, but instead you want to be like, you don't fucking understand that show. You're a fucking dumbass. Look at you, dumbass. Don't know what he's talking about. Anime. Ow. I was like, I really looked at you like, I don't understand what any of these gestures mean, but I'm feeling it. I get it. Got it. He's got gummy in his mouth right now because he's got these twin gummy worms and they're delicious.
They're good. But anyway, so when it comes to this whole, like, people who are trying to come into our anime community or who are taking a peek at it, if you're not into the, the type of things we're into, then just walk away. If you don't like that thing because of this thing, it's cool, by all means. But don't try to twist it or try to make a false reason for you to hate this the thing that we like.
Exactly.
Like, don't try to make something that we already love, and then try to make a reason why everyone should hate it.
For a fantasy story, if you don't like it, that's perfectly fine.
Exactly.
Steer clear away from it. If you know your friends wouldn't like it, let them know. Hey guys, there's this thing that I had seen. It's pretty raunchy. It's a little crazy. I don't think you should see it. That's perfectly fine. To go on the internet and try to tell the whole world, like, hey guy, hey entire world, this anime, this manga is disgusting. Don't watch it. That's going too far.
Yeah, like, 'cause
It's
people
unreasonable.
People are gonna like what they're gonna like, and you're only.
There are some people out there that are gonna love that shit. There are some people out there that are gonna really be popping some like mind boners off of that shit.
Exactly.
And if that happens, you can't. What are you gonna do? Are you just gonna shit on them because what? You think they're a terrible person? Because they like something? That ain't cool. Did you dip your fucking? Did you dip your gummy in your drink just now?
No.
I swear to God, I just saw you.
I did.
I was like, I know. I just saw that. Have you been doing that this whole time?
No, that was the first time I did that.
How was it?
It's the same.
Hold on, I got an idea that'll be probably pretty delicious for you.
Now stir it a bit.
Oh no, it'll almost be like a tequila shot.
I gotta race to get it.
Exactly. Now you gotta finish the drink to get to the gummy, but the gummy will still have some of the drink left, so that boom, you'll have a sweet, delicious treat that'll still get you fucked up towards the. I don't mean to pour it all of it in there. Whoa, let's not get enthusiastic. We're just trying something here.
No, but we just want to end this off with just like positive vibe. If I were to say, the Broad movie is actually pretty good. Simple animation for it.
It was.
It was,
Great.
really
Great fight scenes.
Yes.
Great fucking fight scenes.
It was actually really good, and it's because they went with the sort of art style like from actually Pokemon Sun and Moon.
Yeah.
Where, like Pokemon Sun and Moon, a lot of people didn't like it because they didn't like the art style. Honestly, good art style choice for what they were trying to do.
Yeah.
So definitely okay with it. But they basically the best, like they didn't like make it all cartoony looking as like that, but they made it simpler so the animation and fight scenes could look way better, and they did a good job with that.
Right.
Because like when you make your characters, like I guess like you ever seen like you get the art style of Pokemon X and Y? You remember what that kind of looks like?
Yeah.
It looked personally the best.
It did.
Yeah, like people like thought
X,
it was
Y,
like,
or black and white?
no, X and Y.
No.
Black and white. Yeah,
That's
black
like
and white.
X, Y, black and white had pretty much the
Yeah.
best animation style.
Exactly.
They're all Pokemon.
Yeah, and I really enjoyed.
If I had to put them in listing, it would be X, Y, and then black and white.
Yeah, the only reason why black and white sort of falls short is because like the art style or the choice of clothing for Ash, and that's about it.
That's about it. Otherwise, like the dynamic, like the camera angles they got for all like,
oh yeah,
it was beautiful.
it was done well.
Black and white was done very fucking well. X and Y did better though.
Yeah.
Diamond and Pearl falls right underneath black and white.
and because it kept it the same art, but it had better storytelling than both, in my opinion.
It had better storytelling, but as
But
far
as
as
art
art style
style,
goes, you got
it's like
X, Y,
red.
black, white, diamond and pearl, ruby, red.
Yeah,
Um,
advanced,
Advance,
yeah.
which
advanced battle, all that
Advanced Battle,
stuff.
Hoenn, all that crap, yeah. And then just regular ass Pokemon. Obviously,
Yeah.
regular ass Pokemon, art style wise, comes in dead last just because it's old. It's old.
No, I'm gonna say right now though, the battle for the battle styles that they showed on there.
battle
Way better.
styles.
Pokemon, the original, did better than the Hoenn region completely. Because Hoenn region was really fucking weak. I'm gonna say like that. Like it was one of my I enjoy the seasons, but the way they did like fights and or battles in that point of the series, it was like they got still images and then just like
Just kind of moved it over.
yeah, and I was just like, come on, like y'all can do better than this. Like
Way better.
yeah, like even Pokemon the original did the same thing sometimes, but it still had like dynamic in the battle. X and Y had like one of the best fight scenes for a while.
Yeah, they did.
And then Sun and Moon's fight scenes are amazing. They're amazing. Like you should see some of the battles in there. It's amazing. But anyway, like we've been rambling on already. We wanted to end it a while ago. We actually are cutting a portion out of it. That's why when there's a random cut,
It'll
there's
probably be.
gonna be a random cut.
It'll be a little bit different.
So like it's gonna be slightly weird, but we did it because we started rambling about.
I would say Jen
random shit, so.
got us back to a 2-hour podcast.
Yeah. So that's why we're literally gonna cut a major part because it was like about 30 minutes of rambling kind of.
Pretty much.
So
about
yeah, we're cutting it. So
crap
the
that
podcast
didn't
is gonna be
really
like
matter.
an hour and 20 maybe.
most likely.
Yeah. So not too bad for you guys, but bad for us.
Be some fun editing.
So where I already know where I got to look at least. So I'm tired.
Right.
I did a lot of. Let me not catch up because you were like a cup ahead of me
I'm
completely.
about to say I'm good. So
So I'm gonna.
I'll
finish
probably have
this.
another cup before we head out back out. But thank you for joining us here at the Nomikai podcast. I'm Quincy. This is
Alex Xavier.
and we will be seeing you guys next time on Nomikai.
Hey, this time you get to do the outro. Hey, yeah,
There you
yeah,
go.
There you go. Look at you. Hey. Yeah. All right. Bye, guys.
Look at that. Woo! That urination's